Hello, my name is Marialbert Acosta-Herrera and I lead the research group Multi-omic Approaches and the Role of Sex in Complex Diseases at the Institute of Parasitology and Biomedicine López Neira, which is part of the Spanish National Research Council. Our work focuses on understanding complex diseases through multi-omic research with the aim of making healthcare more precise and more inclusive. Specifically, I work in systemic sclerosis, which is a rare autoimmune disease, and we study how biological sex shapes disease risk and progression, and how this difference as well could influence the appearance of fibrosis, which is the scarring process that damages the tissues, and also to assess if these processes are different between female and male patients. In parallel, I also work on Chagas disease, which is a neglected condition endemic to Latin America, and we investigate why patients develop chronic Chagas cardiomyopathy, which is the greatest severe complication of this condition. More broadly, our group shows expertise in multi-omic analysis, biomarker discovery, and patient stratification in complex diseases. I hope to contribute to science by helping to build a more complete understanding of disease, one that takes into account the diversity of patients instead of relying on average models, because many important mechanisms remain hidden when all individuals are studied together. So by uncovering these overlooked patterns, we can gain a deeper understanding of how disease develops and open new paths for more accurate and effective medical research. In the future, I would like my work to move further towards translational impact. My goal is to continue identifying the mechanisms that explain why some patients develop the more severe form of disease than others, and to turn that knowledge into earlier diagnosis, better risk prediction, and more personalized clinical strategies. One recent advance I would especially highlight is our study recently accepted for publication in the Lancet Rheumatology Journal, which is one of the leading journals in the field. And in this work, we show that the genetic architecture of systemic sclerosis differs significantly between female and male patients. And also these findings reinforce the idea that sex differences should not be treated as a secondary issue in biomedical research, in clinical research, or even in clinical trials, but as a central part for understanding disease. I believe this work is valuable for society because it helps explain why the same disease can follow very different paths in different people. That knowledge can support earlier detection, better identification of patients at risk, and the development of treatments that are more targeted and more effective, reducing, of course, the side effects. More broadly, this kind of research is essential for moving towards health systems that are more equitable, more representative, and better adapted to the real diversity of patients.